Well, Merry Christmas from NiagaraHub. Talk to my friends here. We're going to show a little interview with some of the local 4-year-olds, and there's a few 7, 9-year-olds. I want to get a handle on what the kids are thinking about, and not what they want for Christmas, but what are some of the new things that I've got to learn from these kids. So we'll see how it comes out. My friends at the Hub, Chris stopped and got some cookie and hot chocolate and coffee for the parents, and kids are going to sit around like a board meeting with me, and we'll see how it goes. I'll be coming in the back door and we'll see how they do. We'll talk to you later.
What's up, Santa Claus? Yeah, thank you. She's doing this. It's Santa!
No. You think?
Yeah.
That is cool dog. I thought he was on the roof.
No.
Maybe he jumped in. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder who's here! Oh my! Who's here?
Hey, everybody's ready. How are you? Thanks so much for being here.
Wow, look at that beard.
He was just a little guy. How big he is.
Life is so big
Oh, I say. How are you?
Good.
Thanks so much for coming, you guys. Hi, honey. You want to sit down with us? Because it's a big, important meeting we're going to have today. Victoria, my big helper, how are you?
Good, how are you?
You know, I met Victoria when she was, how old? 4 years old.
And now I'm 4.
I can't believe it.
Me too.
You too?
You, because I'm playing basketball and I got big guns. And I'm strong.
Let me see your guns. How about mine?
Yeah, good.
That guy there, he's got some big guns.
And I for 2.
Yeah?
Two.
Wow. Well, do you know why I've asked you here today?
Yeah.
Because you're all very special. I don't want to know. I don't want to ask you what you even want for Christmas, because you know why?
Yeah.
I already know. Right? But I have to ask you questions because I don't know what kids that are 4 years old want these days. What kind of things do you need to know about Christmas? Do you know what I'm saying? So, what do you think, Thaddeus? What do you need to know about Christmas? Is there something you don't understand about it?
You could say, hi Santa.
You can just say that?
Yeah.
What do you think, Maris? Is there anything that you don't understand, or do you get it? How about, you know what bothers me? What about these new phones? Who has a phone?
Mom, only moms do.
Moms?
And my dad and my mom.
They both have them? Does anyone have older sisters or brothers that have a phone?
No. I have a cousin. I have 2 cousins that have phones.
What do they do with them?
Call people.
What else?
And text.
What does this mean when I see kids going? What are they doing?
Play video games. Play video games.
And what does texting mean? They're just doing their homework?
No.
Well, what are they doing?
I have no idea.
They're talking to other people that are more important than you? Huh, no way. You know what? When I met Victoria, I asked her to be a very special long-range helper for me. And I'm going to ask you to do that too. And you know how I get a hold of her? I have a special gemstone that I gave her years ago. And she still has it. I knew, because she, see? Well, let's see. Show them how, show the other side. And it's around, it's a circle.
Look at it.
And wherever she puts that, I can know kind of where she is. So if I needed help, so let's say there's some children that weren't acting too good in the neighborhood where she is, I could let her know. Go over there and make sure they're okay. Okay? So you could help with that. How many have little brothers and sisters? What have you got? What's your... Well, you got them right here. Is any of them that aren't here? What do you think, Michael?
We only have 3. I only have 2 brothers.
2 brothers?
And him.
And they have 2 brothers.
Yeah, I have 2 brothers.
Who's that? So that's 6.
Their names is...
Oh, you're confusing me. They have 2 brothers?
Yes.
And you have 2 brothers. That's 4. And he's got 2 brothers. That's 6.
Wait. 3.
You've got 6 kids? I don't have enough gifts.
I got some gifts.
What have you got?
I got another idea. Maybe I can get us some presents. I got drum presents.
That would be very nice.
Yes, that's my present because I'm not Santa Claus just like you.
But you feel like Santa Claus because you want to give someone a gift, don't you?
Look, look
Does that make you feel
we
good?
have the same hat.
Give me some.
We have the same hat.
I know. It's called a Santa hat. That's why they call me Santa because I always wore one of these hats.
Yeah, and you got hats for me and my friends, all friends.
Sure. What are you guys doing on the? So this is kind of like a business meeting, or some businesses call it a board meeting, where I have advisors and the boss sits at the end of the table. But guess what? There's 2 ends of the table. Look who's sitting at that end.
Okay, there's 2 bosses.
All right.
2 people in charge.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Santa Claus. What's the Santa Claus?
The Santa Claus? That's pretty funny.
I
Oh, he falls off the roof.
3,
Oh,
1.
Yeah. Wait.
all of them. Did you
Santa
ever
Claus
see
3. And I saw
Santa
a
Claus
movie
3?
about Santa Claus fell on the roof and he fell off.
Oh my gosh.
You were
That hurt.
on the roof. You were on the roof. I have to
I've got one of these, but I don't know how they
You were on the roof.
How they work.
Do I have to go to every roof, or could I go into the driveway?
On the driveway. Every roof.
I don't think it really matters.
I can get in anyway, can't I?
Yeah.
I have magic keys.
All right, well, let's talk special here. What about your dogs? Who's got a dog?
I only have a
He scared me last year, you know.
That because the my dog just got killed when he scared you, and my dog just got dead, and I get a new dog too.
That'll-
Yeah, we get here at my dad's house.
You'll always remember
got a
him. What was his name?
Thaddeus.
Cool. Who's the best driver that you know?
Mom's. That's good
This
drive.
guy, he drives? How does he even fit in a car? He's such a big guy.
I know.
Bet he has
the
one-
craziest
But he has one of
driver.
those Hummer cars.
I know the craziest driver. I know the worst driver in my family.
Who?
My dad.
What happened? What
He
did
was
do?
just making us like do that.
Oh my gosh. That's why you wear a seatbelt, right?
Yes. Yes, so we don't fall.
Right. You don't want to fall out of a car.
And Santa, you fall out of the car and say, "Oh, I don't like that."
That's right. You know what else is bothering me?
And
Do you watch football?
I
How do those guys get so big?
I might go play Xbox with football. They work out.
Xbox?
Yeah, but we have but little kids. We have to not play gun games because we are little kids.
Yeah.
We were supposed to
Well,
not
I am
play
confused how they get so big. I'm confused how all the ones that come to Buffalo don't play very well. Because that was always my favorite team.
It says, "Let's go, Buffalo!"
That's right. We're talking proud.
I want to go.
And you've never seen a playoff game, have you guys?
No.
Well, I'll tell you, the kids that I know in Dallas and the kids I know in New York and Baltimore. Oh, those kids in Baltimore last year, did they ever party? What would happen if the Buffalo Bills won the Super Bowl?
We'd party.
What would you do?
Party.
What's party mean?
I get a can
Have a party.
of
At one
Have my family.
football team win.
And one.
Can of pop and drink it? I think you should shake it up and squirt it on Thaddeus.
Oh, yeah.
That's the number one naughty list.
No,
Okay, now wait a second.
It's your
All right, guys, I've got to go. Can everybody say later? Later, Santa. Thank you, everybody. And I look forward to seeing you. Maybe I can see you next year. You know where to find you. Keep your locators close. I love you all. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Great to see you, Mrs. Sambauer. Victoria, it's great to see you. And James, oh, my camel bag.
Camel bear?
All right, Guns. See you later, buddy. Thank you. Great to see you, buddy.
Now I want to go now.
Bye. See you later.
Now I want to go now.
It's snowing out. Bye-bye. Well, I think that went pretty good. They were pretty animated. It's hard with a group like that. Kids that age, it's really tough to keep their attention, but there was a few of them that really were intrigued with the whole thing. I love it. I learned a lot. I learned that they know their geography. Boy, oh boy, Kieran there, he really knew what was going on. I asked him about India. He knew it was in Asia. He knew the border of Mongolia was China. I didn't know that. I just go from the air. Oh, see my new chef's shirt here. See how it fits? From the Culinary Institute in Niagara Falls here. They've got that going. I've got Mrs. Claus in the class. It's hard for her though because she wants to wear her hair in a bun, and they can't put the chef's hat on top of that bun. But anyway, I was very pleased with the kids in Niagara Falls, and I think I'm looking forward to seeing them next year. I gave them locators. Little do they know, I really can find out a lot more about them through those locators. So if the parents want to get in touch with me, I can keep an eye on where they are. I don't know if I can tell you exactly where, but I can tell you what they're up to. So we're glad everything worked out here. And stay tuned to the Hub for all your important matters. Stay tuned to Channel 2 for your weather. Glad we got a plug in there. I don't know why we did that plug, but I love the cup. Merry Christmas.